is last week for two people who had kept your video on, and you would know who you are. I couldn't send the audio because I got delayed by the time I came to your video and I couldn't observe much. So only two people I couldn't send. The rest I could. So whoever has kept the video on, as I guide, I'll just pause with your video for a few minutes, and whatever comes, I write and I send. So this is the format. Uh, Today you don't have to remember what we are doing. Um, Somewhere the process would lock in into your body, and slowly you by yourself will pick one or two of these practices and repeat. So today we'll pick the same and we'll go a little bit more deeper. We'll add a bit more. Um, I couldn't get that quote. That's why I was trying to, I'll get it and send it sometime. I read something in the agenda yesterday where Mother was giving a brief description of healing, which is very simple. Place the hand somewhere and just connect to a higher force. That's it, in a simple summary. And that's what we're trying to do. I would encourage you all to use your hands because it's more concrete and there is no fooling that occurs, or with your awareness, either which. So we'll begin with the Om chant first, and you can either chant it loud or whisper or silently. But see, so if like, so for example, I'm doing it here, I'm touching this part and I'm aiming the Om chant there. At some point, you pause and see if the cells themselves are reverberating with that sound. We are attempting that. It'll take some time, but it would come quick as well. So is the sound actually present there? And that's what you're detecting with your hand. So when you place your hand somewhere, you check how it is now sensorially. And then as you do the sound, you check sensorially how it is. There will be a difference. Same is true with what we did last time. There was some disturbance and we gently tapped at it. Let's say a illness or something emotional. At some time, we have to work with certain tendencies inside our bodies, like sadness, like depression. These should not be in the body. And when you notice these, you can tap them with your inner awareness. But there should be a sensorial difference, and you can verify that. Maybe today or next time, I don't know how the flow will come. We'll attempt the we'll attempt to unite first before we do that. So, for example, there is an illness and there's a part that is well. We will attempt to unite with both the illness and the part that is well, and then open it up or do this. Again, I don't know, today or next session, we will do some work going above, and there we'll again use the process of uniting. Become aware of vastness, unite. Become aware of silence, unite. This is what we're going to cover by and large. Okay. And I'm just giving the introduction because I don't know how the flow will come. There are two, three options. The subject is discovery of love, and this can be discovered outside us as a loving vibration present within which we are existing, or it can be discovered in the cave of the heart as a inner radiance or inner joy or as inner love, or you will get it in the body itself. In the substance of the body itself, we move into the subtle physical. It's like a dreamy world. The subtle body will appear like a dream, like your body, as if it's appearing in your dream, but it's more real and it's more pliable. Whatever you do in your physical body, you can do a whole lot of more things with a subtle body. It will already have some light. It will already have some joy. It will have some love also. That's our aspiration. We'll see how it unfolds. Kindly close your eyes. And just first let your body be more relaxed inwardly, dropping its ego, its expectation, accepting its limitations, boundaries, its struggles, and its aspiration for healing and to unite with the divine. The posture of harmony is 100% acceptance and then 100% aspiration to progress. So there are two ways to work with the body. One is the process of drastic change, which sometimes will put some disharmony within us and in our lives. The other is an organic process, which can also go fast. But in that process, there is acceptance, deep acceptance of how our body is. In fact, that's going to be the first practice now. For 5 minutes, I'll keep quiet. You'll go into the deep recesses of your body where you will feel hurts and emotions and joys and desires and wellness, happiness. And you will accept everything at a micro level in your own way. Acceptance could just sometimes be a bowing down or just uniting your awareness with what is. You'll go into your toes, you'll go into your fingers, you'll go into your spine. Travel for 5 minutes in a relaxed way and practice 100% acceptance of all that is present inside your body now. Sometimes we stop before the layer of difficulty. We don't want to see the chaos in our body. There's actually quite a lot of chaos, as much as quite a lot of happiness. With faith and courage, we gently drop within the challenging portions of our body into its depth, accepting everything, uniting with every darkness, every light in our body. We take a posture of not hiding anything from our own awareness and the awareness of the divine. And with sincerity, we are just willing to see it all, open it all to our awareness and the divine's awareness by accepting and accepting and accepting. Accepting actually means that even if it doesn't change, even if the illness remains, even if the difficulty remains, that's okay. It's up to the divine. Let your awareness not get stuck anywhere in your body. Let it keep flowing. To be in flow with a gentle awareness, keeping our awareness soft, not harsh, not evaluative. The awareness itself can develop a loving quality. Let it keep flowing. And wherever you land, see the terrain with your inner awareness. Accept it 100% and unite with the tiny nuances. Now, we're going to chant Om, not just on the surface, but in the depth of our body parts, here and there, one or two or three places for 5 minutes. You can use your hands if you wish, or with your awareness, to test if, let's say, for a minute you are chanting Om from the surface to the depth, let's say in your knee region, just as an example. And after you chant, test with your hand or with your awareness. Is there something different? Is the vibration there? Continuing that Om for at least a few seconds more. Do it like a research. Do it like joyfully, playfully, chanting Om in different parts and checking if, sensorily checking if the sound stands for a few moments, continues for a few moments or not. If you become more observant, you will notice that there are other vibrations, other chaos inside our body, a lot to do with memory imprints as well. Let them be there, accept them also. The distorting vibration, other sensations of stress, different memories that can keep popping up. Accept them all. And the human's best gift is choice. You keep putting the sound Om, and it's like lighting a flame. When you light a flame, the flame is lit. When you chant the sound Om, it should stand for some time. It should continue on its own for some time, so that you're consciously choosing this sound, which is the signature of the Lord. You're centering your being with the sound in your body. Now keep the sound vibration outside and around your body in what they refer as the aura region. It's just a way of concentrating on your aura region and utter the sound there. As you're doing this, notice the quality in your being because your aura region clearly will show the posture, the posture of your being. Check specifically if there is any shrinking, like from the contact with the world or with others. Often we inwardly shrink. Too much of stress, too much of things coming in. And what's building up inside us is not firm yet. So there'll then be a shrinking, which is a problem. And if that occurs, just relax it in your own way for now. And I'll give you a method shortly. Just notice the quality in your being as you chant the Om in your aura region. Now, as you continue gently to utter the sound Om in your aura region across the body, learn to look at your own body from the aura locally, which means that you're looking at the knee region, for example, from outside your knee itself, not from your head. Or, for example, if you want to observe your stomach region, then you are observing it starting from outside your stomach, from the aura region itself, and then taking your awareness directly in. You're not descending your awareness from your head to the stomach. If we do that, the head alone will get more active. Consciousness will not build in the different points or parts of the body. In 1,000 different points in our body, we want to build the awareness and consciousness. That makes the work more smoother, more even, more lovely. So that may be difficult or appear difficult in the beginning, but it is not so difficult. So continue your chant in your aura, and 1 or 2 points are simultaneously from many points. From locally outside that point, sense that part of the body to its depth. So from outside your toe region, you sense your feet. From outside your knee region, you sense your knee. From around your pelvic region, you sense the depth of the pelvic. From around your navel region, you sense your navel. From around your chest, you sense your chest. Like that. Now, you're still outside in the aura region. You're chanting the sound there. Your awareness is somewhat entering into the different parts of your body. In the aura region, you pause the chant now and see what is there. Some of you may see some color, some of you may just feel something, but you're not sure what it is. Amongst all this, see if you can sense a certain density in the aura region itself. Density, mass, or heaviness are the properties of matter. We want to be able to travel in that domain. So, in the aura region itself, even though we can't see it, we can feel something. And in that itself, you'll be able to get some density, some mass. See if you can just connect to that density in your aura region and in your body. To do, to discover the love in the body substance, we need to learn to worship matter also. As much as we worship the divine, as much as we worship beauty, as much as we worship silence, as much as we worship nature, or even the joys of life, we don't often understand the beauty of the substance itself. So we have to bow down or worship the substance in its own property, which is density, a certain mass, a certain weight. So would like you to explore this from your aura region around, to slowly develop a interest or a love for the very base of our living, which is our body's substance. To discover the love within your body substance, we first need to enter our own body substance with love, with respect, with admiration, with curiosity. And slowly get into the posture of offering. See, to offer something, you have to first be within it. Otherwise, it's not possible. So continue to permeate your awareness within the substance of your body, overall, in all the parts from surface to depth. And as you continue to permeate within the substance of your body, offer it to the divine in any which way. It can be to an image of the divine. It can be to something that represents the divine for you. For example, a samadhi, a lingam, a sacred yoni, or it could be the living consciousness of the divine above the head. There are many, many ranges and worlds. Lovingly enter into the substance of your body and consecrate it. Even just a chant of Om is consecration, or unto you, O divine, or just looking at the above or the divine from within that part of the body. In your own way, travel through the substance with love and curiosity and consecrate this substance to the divine or the above. And now, on this layer of deep awareness and union, it is upon this layer that we bring aspiration now. So for this, we can use the same practice of the last time, which is keep your awareness first soft. Your awareness itself should be like a very compassionate master. If you notice compassion, if you notice a master who's very highly evolved, their awareness is highly compassionate and at the same time it's quite firm, but it's loving. It's extremely loving. So when we do this aspiration, our awareness, the touch that we're going to make on the body parts which are in stress or which are ill, that touch should be loving. We need to train ourselves for this. And it will still carry that posture of acceptance. You're accepting, but you're saying no. The no is so firm that it is loving. You're saying this illness in the body, for example, you're gently going there and you're tapping very gently and softly in the body part which is still holding that illness or the stress or that shrinking, in a posture of saying, no, time for this is over. This can open up to the divine or the above. And then you trace it deeper, go deeper and deeper into that body part and keep tapping, but do it lovingly. And if you're doing it actually, as you go deeper and deeper, at some point, you will enter into a place which has light on its own, which has some joy on its own. You just have to bow down to where you have arrived. If that doesn't come, that's fine. So I'll be quiet for 8 minutes now. On your own, you'll do in one or two parts of your body, keeping your awareness very loving and tapping the illness or the stress, gently saying no and going deeper and deeper and being curious to where you arrive at ultimately. Remember when you're doing it to travel with your awareness locally and not from the mind. Locally from the part itself, you're taking your awareness in and you're tapping and tapping, saying no lovingly, going deeper and deeper. Do it locally. This tapping is done partially by you, partially by the divine or the higher consciousness itself. At some point, you can slowly hand over the effort, but you still have to hold the choice gently, aspiring that all parts of your body that are holding the old formations let go to embrace the future dimensions of the body, to allow them to penetrate more inside you. You have to hold the vibration of aspiration, but at some point, the effort of tapping, you can gently let go, opening the body part to the divine or the above, and wait for that to occur on its own. Now just be aware of your entire body, and we'll just be quiet for 4 minutes or so. We're nearing the end of our hour. We'll be quiet for 4 minutes. You keep your awareness on your entire body and its substance. And you may feel an increasing union with the above or the divine in some way. Just be with it and allow the divine to do whatever the divine wants the rest of the 4 minutes. Aspire that your body learns how to hold what is coming in. Allow it to flow into the very deep portions, recess of the cell, and to continue to be in union. We close the practice. If you wish, you can give some more time by just lying down, resting for assimilation. Thank you.